Now I'm really curious if you'd be so kind to tell me your best brands from personal and also the brands that you consider also impactful, not necessarily personally, but general impactful, that you would, we can give some examples of those brands so people know that when we talk about personal brands and how they can, through examples, understand it a bit better.
Okay. One of the biggest brands for me that stands out, and it's because of the fact that I remember it from being a teenager, and that's why it stands out. It's Estee Lauder. And if you're familiar with Estee Lauder, it's makeup, it's clothes, it's fragrances, it's a lot of things. But whenever I saw Estee Lauder, I saw classic, I saw elegance. Anything that they ever came out with, that was the impression I always had of what they do. So much so to the point that even when I got to employee status and actually having money, I still was like, oh, am I ready to actually own this? Am I the type of market? And it's only because I did psychology and I like to break things down from processes and stuff like that. I have an innate ability to do that. And it was the marketing concepts that I was thinking of. And I was like, oh my God, this is the branding persona. When you're building the ideal client, the ideal target market. And so much so to the point that even now, I still admire their brand. I admire their brand because of how they put it out. They've never changed from that elegant classic style to hop on like the bandwagon of what's trending in fashion. They have not done, they have in a sense of, let's say it's more to do with makeup has evolutionized over the years. Okay, I know it's gonna be like really girly, but
yeah, I'm not feeling like a target audience now.
But makeup has evolutionized over the years, and there's been basically products that have been introduced that would help with regards to making makeup. So I'd say maybe early 2010, if we will, the likes of contouring and things like that came in. And when that came in, obviously the products need to be created. Estee Lauder jumped on the bandwagon in the sense of they created the products. However, they never deviated from the sense of this is still elegance. This is still at a level of luxury, that type of classic woman, do you know, that kind of way? And that's one of the things I really, truly admire about them as a brand. And when you were to flip that and think about yourself, are you a professional or are you not? This is essentially where you need to think about your career strategy and put it to the sense of if you wanted to work in the corporate world, people in the corporate world, they act a certain type of way. The language is different. The type of things they put on their social media is different from the creative sector. You need to differentiate in that sense of if you were to think of what resonates with you in regards of that. And that's what I mean. For me, it really sticks out because, and I know that it sounds really, really girly, but when you ask me that question about a brand that really stands out to you, Estee Lauder is always at the very top because while it has transitioned and it has changed, elegant and classic is what I always associate with it whenever I see any ads on social media or even if I walk into a shop like Debenhams and I'm just like, oh my God, it's so great. But that's essentially it. But it's always just about like in regards of that's what I feel they built it on. They wanted the woman who wore Estee Lauder fragrances or makeup to feel that when I put this on, I'm elegant. And that's essentially when I walk out of that door, when people look at me, that's what they're going to see. Wow. And everyone wants to feel like that,
What you actually remind me, there's a famous clip from Mad Men, about the lipstick, and I encourage everybody. It's called The Best Sales Pitch if you Google on YouTube, and actually telling about this branding experience, how you feel wearing it. Yes.
Well, what did you think about this video? Feel free to join our LinkedIn group and comment below the video. Hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you.